Jack gripped the burner phone, his knuckles white with tension, his pulse echoing in his ears, a steady drumbeat of anxiety.
Ready for the big one, Jack. This is it. No turning back now.
As I'll ever be, let's do this.
The voice on the other end, distorted yet familiar, sent shivers down his spine. It was a voice he had come to trust, despite the circumstances. It was Alex, his tech-savvy accomplice, the mastermind behind their digital heists, the phantom programmer who could make the impossible possible. Alex had a reputation for breaking into the most secure systems. Jack's eyes scanned the street, every passerby a potential threat or witness. Their target, a monolithic structure, all steel and glass, stood tall and imposing, a beacon of power and wealth, a fortress of corporate secrets. Inside, guarded by layers of security, both physical and digital, resided the information Jack needed. Data that could bring down an empire, expose corruption. Data that could bring down an empire. It was the key to their plan, the final piece of the puzzle. Alex had been his only choice. No one else had the skills or the nerve. Nobody else could even dream of penetrating the fortress of surveillance and firewalls that protected their target. It was a digital fortress. Alex, however, saw those defenses not as obstacles, but as challenges, intricate puzzles to be solved. He thrived on the complexity, but as challenges, intricate puzzles to be solved. Each layer of security was a new game for him.
Got the package I sent? It's crucial for our next move.
Jack patted his jacket pocket, feeling the reassuring weight, feeling the weight of a small device that held the key to their success. It was their lifeline, that held the key to their success. This device was their ticket to infiltrating the impenetrable.
The building loomed over them, a monument to corporate greed.
Multiple cameras swept across its facade, cold, unblinking eyes recording every shadow, every movement. Pressure-sensitive plates lay hidden beneath the sleek marble entrance, ready to trigger an alarm at the slightest misstep.
Motion sensors on every level, infrared beams crisscrossing the corridors, and then there's Cerberus.
Cerberus, the building's internal security system, a digital watchdog with teeth. Jack swallowed hard, his mouth suddenly dry. He had infiltrated secure facilities before, but nothing on this scale. This was suicide, plain and simple. Yet, the thought of the injustice he was fighting against, the lives at stake, fueled his resolve.
Don't worry, I've got a workaround for Cerberus. Just get to the server room.
The server room, where terabytes of incriminating data slept, oblivious to the storm brewing outside. The plan was audacious, bordering on insane. It was a high-stakes gamble that required precision and nerves of steel, a carefully orchestrated dance of timing, misdirection, and technological prowess. First, create a distraction, a diversion that would be the linchpin of their entire operation. A minor system glitch engineered by Alex to draw security's attention away from their point of entry. This glitch was no ordinary error. It was a masterpiece of digital deception. While the guards scrambled to address the phantom malfunction, their focus would be entirely diverted. Jack would slip in through a service entrance, a move that required perfect timing and absolute stealth. A blind spot in the building's otherwise impeccable surveillance, a vulnerability that had been painstakingly identified. From there, a labyrinthine route through maintenance tunnels and ventilation shafts, a path fraught with obstacles and challenges, carefully mapped out by Alex, the mastermind behind the operation. This intricate route would lead him to his destination, the heart of the building's digital fortress.
The server room is on the 12th floor. Heavily guarded, obviously. It's a fortress within a fortress. But I've identified a weakness in their access control system, a flaw that we can exploit. That's where the device comes in. This isn't just any device, it's a game changer.
The device, a marvel of engineering, a compact marvel of miniaturized technology, designed to be both powerful and discreet, capable of mimicking security clearances with uncanny accuracy and bypassing even the most sophisticated digital locks. It was the key to their success. In the wrong hands, a weapon of chaos, capable of wreaking havoc. In Jack's hands, however, it was a tool for justice, a means to an end that could change everything. The diversion worked flawlessly. A cascade of false alarms lit up security consoles, sending guards scrambling like ants in a disturbed nest. Jack, cloaked in darkness, slipped through the service entrance, his movements fluid, silent, a ghost in the machine. The air in the maintenance tunnels was stale, thick with the smell of dust and ozone. Jack moved swiftly, his every sense on high alert. The rhythmic hum of machinery provided a steady background noise, masking the sound of his footsteps.
Cameras at every junction. Stick to the shadows. And watch your step. Some of these tunnels haven't seen maintenance in years.
Jack navigated the maze with practiced ease, his body a finely tuned instrument, his movements honed by years of operating in the shadows. He was a phantom, a whisper of danger in the belly of the beast.
Okay, Jack, showtime. The device will interface with the access panel. I'll walk you through it.
The door to the server room was a slab of reinforced steel, emblazoned with warnings and security clearance requirements. Jack could practically feel the digital fortress guarding the data within. This was the real test.
All right, let's do this.
Jack took a deep breath, his fingers working deftly as he connected the device to the access panel. Lines of code scrolled across its tiny screen, a digital ballet of algorithms and encryption keys. The air crackled with anticipation.
Spoofing security protocols, bypassing biometric scanners, disengaging lock mechanism.
Alex's voice was a rapid-fire staccato, each word a hammer blow against the digital fortifications. The lock clicked open, the sound deafening in the silent hallway. Jack allowed himself a small smile. Alex had done it again, the impossible made possible. The server room hummed with the sound of cooling fans, a cathedral of data storage. Rows upon rows of servers blinked in word, holding within their digital depths the information Jack sought. But time was running out.
Security is onto the diversion. They'll be here any minute. You need to get that data and get out now.
Jack worked quickly, connecting his own device to the central server, initiating the data transfer. The files were large, encrypted, but Alex had provided him with the decryption keys. It was a race against time. The air crackled with static as the data transfer began, a torrent of information flowing through the digital pipeline. Jack could almost feel the weight of the secrets he was stealing, the power they held. The progress bar on Jack's device inched closer to 100%, agonizingly slow, yet tantalizingly close. He could hear the distant sound of approaching footsteps, the muffled shouts of security guards. Time was up.
Almost there, Jack. Just a little longer.
The footsteps grew louder, closer. Jack felt a surge of adrenaline, a primal instinct urging him to run. Then, the sweet chime of completion. The data transfer was complete. Jack disconnected his device, the drive now a treasure chest of stolen secrets, enough to bring down an empire.
I got it. Get me out of here.
I've created a window, a blind spot in their security grid. This is your only chance. You have 2 minutes to reach it. Narrator, media, person speaking calmly into headset, confident person giving instructions, focused man in control room speaking. Alex's voice was calm, collected, the eye of the storm. He knew the stakes were high, but his confidence was unwavering.
2 minutes. It might as well have been a lifetime. Jack sprinted through the server room, his heart pounding in his chest, adrenaline surging through his veins. The stolen data was a heavy weight in his pocket, a constant reminder of the mission's importance. He could hear the guards closing in, their shouts echoing through the corridors, growing louder with each passing second. He burst through a fire exit, racing down a stairwell, his lungs burning with every breath. He could see a service elevator at the end of the hallway, his only hope of escape, his escape route. He slammed his fist against the call button, the seconds ticking by with agonizing slowness. Each moment felt like an eternity. The elevator doors opened just as the first shouts of the guards reached his ears. Jack dived inside, hitting the button for the ground floor, his heart racing. As the doors closed, he could hear the frustrated roars of the guards, their prey escaping their grasp. He was out. He had done it. The mission was a success, but the real challenge was yet to come.